How's all doing? I'm going to do a video about the Atari Flashback 6 classic game console, and I'm going to tell you my opinion of it and if it's any good or not. So I'm going to start off with the console itself. Here it is here. It's the Atari Flashback 6 classic game console, made by Games, and it has 100 games built in. And you can use word Atari joysticks or paddle controllers, or you can use the joysticks that it comes with. It comes with two joysticks, and this is the one-player joystick, and it has 3 buttons, and it has an on and off switch, and it takes each controller takes 2 AAA batteries, and these joysticks are infrared, so that means you have to have the joysticks pointed right at the system. See that thing there? I mean, you have to point the joystick right at that, otherwise if you'll lose control and the forward button won't work. So that is annoying, the fact that you have to keep the joystick pointed straight at it, now, for me, it's not that big of a problem, but it is annoying, I mean? We can still enjoy the game just fine. So yeah. Now, I like the joysticks, that they're very authentic to the original Atari 2600 joysticks. These aren't as stiff as Atari 2600 joysticks, which is that's one thing that's different. With Atari 2600 joysticks, the original ones, they're very stiff. Well, brand new ones are anyway. There's a lot of give, what I mean? So they're a lot more comfortable to use, and the batteries seem to last a long time, But so this is the one-player joystick, There's a reset button, a select button, and a start button, And that's the on and off switch. My advice is, if you're not using it, make sure the switch is off to save battery power, because it is a very small switch and it's easy to forget that it's there, So yeah, I mean, it's cool, We're onto the console. It looks just like the Atari 2600, the one with the wood grain, you can plug in 2 normal controllers if you want to. So the buttons here, the red one there is a power button, on and off. This one is this is a start button. Start button. You want to start the game. That's a start button. That's a cool Atari logo. There, like that. Even the thing itself was built by Games, but it does have Atari's the Atari name all over it. So it is an Atari product. Just Games made it. These 2 switches here are difficulty switches. Make the games easy or hard. See these 2 here. This one is for the 1-player and this one is for the 2-player. So if you press them in like that, that means the game is set to hard, and it'll come up on the screen hard, And if they're out like that, the games are easy, normal mode, And this button here is a select button. You want to select the games have different variations, some games have 3 variations, some games have more variations, so you want to select that, or you can just use the joystick. The joystick has a select button, start button, reset button. Now it does feel a bit flimsy. It's very, very light, but I think it gets the job done. It looks like a 2600. You know, it would have been great if they used more wood. They just give it a little line like that. It'd be great if the wood was here, but yeah, and at the back of the console, the Atari Flashback 6. You see, we bought this in Argos for only €60, which is great value for money. It has 100 built-in games, and they all play fine. Like, there's no issues with them whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, and it has a cool Atari logo there. So yeah, I mean, the Atari Flashback 6, would definitely recommend it. You get 100 built-in games, and it's awesome in my opinion. That's where the power plug goes. It comes with a power adapter, and it plugs into the television with the AV cables. You know, composite. You know, the yellow and white, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, the picture and sound is good enough. You know what I mean? I would prefer it was HDMI, which the entire Flashback 8 Gold does have HDMI. It outputs to 720, but this is just composite. But now there's a Atari Flashbacks 5, 2. There's earlier models that that they're all composite as well, like, you know. But the entire Flashback 6 it's worth the money. 100 games, you know. Now it would have been great if they put a cartridge part there to put your own cartridges in, but they didn't do that. But in my opinion, it's worth the money. The games in it are awesome, and they're all good. They all play very well. And if you don't want to use the Yak Games joysticks, you can use your normal ones, or you can use Sega Mega Drive controllers, which is awesome. So I'd highly recommend it. Like for €60, you can't go wrong. And if you're living in England or somewhere else, it's probably cheaper. You know what I mean? I say it is cheaper in England now, so it's well worth it. If you like Atari games, and this is a plug and play system, there's nothing complicated with the setup. You know, great stuff in my opinion. The only thing is it's infrared, so you have to have the joystick pointed right at it, or because if you do that, then it won't register. So it is a bit annoying, but that's just that's the only issue with it in my opinion. You know, with the entire Flashback 6, you know. So yeah, like here's the box, you know. You know, like it's pretty cool. Like I like it, like, you know. And like I said, I got this from Argos. You can get it on eBay or Amazon, you know. But this is just some of the games, you know. Brilliant games. Centipede, brilliant, you know. Asteroid, Space Invaders, you know. Indy 500, Atari Climber, Secret Quest, Sword Quest, Yars Return. Awesome games, you know. And in my opinion, and now the thing is, with Space Invaders, it's on this one, but it's not on the Atari Flashback 8 Gold. Why, I don't know, but it's on here. So now I don't know if Space Invaders is on the earlier Atari Flashbacks. I don't know, but on the Atari Flashback 6, it does have Space Invaders, you know, which is awesome, you know, and it's pretty cool, like, you know. So the Atari Climber is an awesome game. You have to climb up this building on ladders to get a baseball, and it's these walls coming at you, and there's like 4 or 5 levels, and you have to like climb these ladders to get this ball without the walls hitting you. So it's pretty cool. And Yars Return, that's is a sequel to Yars Revenge. The quotal is in the middle of the screen, and there's them barricades going all around, so it's a lot harder than the original Yars Revenge, you know. So yeah, Centipede, Millipede, awesome, you know. And you know, and awesome. You have like 100 games, and the ones in yellow are the new games, you know. Atari Climber, Indy 500. Rodeo is like a demolition derby sort of game, you know. Radar Lock, Secret Quest, Solaris, Star Quest, Waterworld, and Yars Return. You know, so yeah, in my opinion, it's well worth it. The Atari Flashback 6, you know. There's some other games on the back here. Frontline, which is a great game, you know. Space Invaders, like I said, the entire Flashback 6 does have Space Invaders. You know, I think Space Invaders is the best game on here. Breakout, which is awesome. You know, Asteroids, Aqua Adventure, that's a new one, which is pretty cool. But yeah, for €60, and like I said, if you're living in England, it's going to be cheaper. You know, now there are a previous Atari Flashbacks, there's Atari Flashback 2, 1, 3, and so forth. I don't have any of them. We do have the Atari Flashback 8 Gold, and for some reason it's missing Space Invaders. But a thing I know is there's no Defender, there's no Defender 2, there's no Berserk, there's no Battlezone. So that's a bit disappointing, you know. Now I believe on a previous Atari Flashback, I think it's the Atari Flashback 2, Battlezone is included. So I don't know why they didn't put Battlezone on here, or Berserk or Defender. They should be on here, but they're not. You have Jungle Hunt, you know, Saboteur, Haunted House, and the sequel, they've got Return to Haunted House, which is interesting. So yeah, basketball, bowling, Fatal Run, awesome games, you know. So yeah, I mean, the Atari Flashback 6 is well worth the money. You know, like if I had Battlezone, if I had Defender 2, Berserk, you know, if I had these games, Battlezone, if I had these games, it'd get an instant 10 out of 10. But the fact that it's missing them games, I'll give it, and the problem with the infrared joystick, I'll give it an 8 out of 10, and I'd highly recommend it. If you love Atari games and you want a cheap way to play them, and it's great value for money. Like I said, you can get it on Argos, Amazon, eBay. You know, so yeah, yeah. Now, Art Games is the crowd that actually make this. You know, Atari just give them permission to put Atari games on it, and they work out just fine. There's no difference from this than the original cartridges. But for some reason, the Sega Mega Drive Flashback made by Art Games, everyone is saying to me it's fucking terrible, don't get it. So it's a good thing that people told me that was gonna get it, but like, for some reason the Art Games just can't get the Sega Mega Drive stuff right. But with Atari though, Art Games, in my opinion, get their stuff right. You know, so yeah. But if you are looking for an Atari Flashback that plays Space Invaders, Atari Flashback 6 has Space Invaders. You know, yeah. Because I want to show you something. Right? I don't know if you can see it, but this is the Atari Flashback 8 gold poster, right? And like I said, right, sometimes it can be very deceiving, but I don't know. I'll just show you, right? It shows on the poster Space Invaders, right? I don't know if you can see it. There, do you see it? Space Invaders. But it's not actually on the system. You know what I mean? Because that's the poster, you know, the Atari Flashback 8 Gold and Space Invaders isn't on it. Now, like the Flashback 8 Gold is HDMI, and the controllers are 2.4G wireless controllers. You know, so there's no problem with the infrared. Now the entire Flashback 8 Gold has Pitfall and Activision games included. But I would prefer to see Space Invaders, especially because it's on the poster. It's not on the actual system. Believe me, it's not. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And my opinion of the entire Flashback 6 classic game console, it's worth the money. €60, we can't go wrong. Like I said, it's probably cheaper elsewhere in England or whatever. So yeah, just keep in mind that the entire Flashback 6 has Space Invaders, whereas the entire Flashback 8 Gold doesn't, even though it says on the poster. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to end this video and say thanks for watching if you are watching. And I'll see you all later. Take care, bye bye.